grand finals where he has to reset and go for another set, like, he's going to have a tough run if he wants to be our champion.
Marckiemoo is going to grab that first weapon. It's going to be that scythe. Wess is able to grab one shortly after with the gauntlets. And like turnaround neutral air. I feel like we haven't seen a lot of reverse nairs coming out from the scythe players today.
Yeah, it's generally been like to put him off stage. You haven't seen too many on stage with that pressure. Instead, a lot of times you'll see that like nairs and sairs. Nice side stick from Wess, but he couldn't get more off after it.
Dude, he's like already in red.
Yeah.
Just barely 30 seconds into this game. The sidelight misses. Ooh.
Man, he's bringing a lot of movement.
Dude,
he's sweat beating, and he's swinging around.
If you get nervous anytime someone is in sweat beads as Marckiemoo gets that first KO, this is just, you just shouldn't watch right now. I don't want to turn a viewer away, but you just shouldn't watch. You're not built for this.
I wish there was like a game state like counter where we could see how much of the game he spends sweat beating, because it's got to be like a third of the game.
Pranav, get on it, brother.
This is that down air. Marckiemoo really dismantling Wess here, gets the gravity cancel sidelight into the recovery.
This is scary. Already starting off this way. 2 stocks up against Wess. Barely over a minute into this game. The scythe is just completely dismantling him. The back-to-back sidelights. He's just able to back up. Wess lands with a move. Marckiemoo dashes in, finds the punish.
Sidelight comes out from Marckiemoo, goes for the gravity cancel downlight, but Wess is far enough away, hits the side air, not going to KO. Not going to KO. Oh, it will. Marckiemoo just doesn't have enough movement.
Dude, I'm still flabbergasted by what got into Godly. He 3-0'd Marckiemoo, man. Winners finals was wild. And then what got into Wess, man? What got into all these players?
Spring Royale definitely bringing out a different kind of thing from these players. They saw the animals yesterday, and now they're playing like animals. Wess comes in, tries to hit Marckiemoo, but Marckiemoo is untouched on the second stock.
There's the sweat beads. Oh, Marckiemoo ripped that just a little bit too early. I feel like with those really high recoveries from Wess, like Marckiemoo can probably just bide his time.
Yeah.
Strong D-light.
Yeah. That'll be Marckiemoo putting away 2 very healthy stocks.
JV3 against Wess in the elimination finals. Dude, I don't know how Wess gets past this.
Yeah, this is a tough spot for Wess to be in, because obviously it was a challenge to get through U's to 3-0 U's, and now he's immediately going into Marckiemoo, and he kind of got dismantled, man. Marckiemoo really just had his number.
Yeah. He's going to have to figure a way to turn it up. And typically, like what we see from Wess is like he turns it up in the beginning. Sometimes he's able to maintain that, and then he comes out victorious. But other times, he just starts to peter out little by little. Dude, he's hardly did any damage whatsoever. None of his weapons breaking into triple digits.
I feel like, kind of like what you said, Wess generally starts off strong, and then oftentimes will kind of fall out. I'm trying to find his first stock, because look how tiny
it's little.
it is,
he almost
man.
can't find it.
Oh my gosh.
Some of those, I don't know if the labels might be wrong, so the graph might also be wrong, because it does say Wess and U's. It has the fate. I don't think that's the right graph. Even if the labels are wrong, I don't think they're just incorrect labels. I think the graph is just wrong.
Ooh, the Orion swap.
Dude, old style, old heads in the chat, rise up. All the 40-year-old Brawlhalla players. We're back, excited baby. Right now.
This is the OG. This is what Wess came onto the scene with. We talked about his 48 top 32s. Well, guess how many of them came from the Orion? At least one. I don't actually know how many.
Dude, he's playing Lance in 1v1s. I don't know about this one, man.
Trying to get those neutral airs. Marckiemoo gonna catch him out. Gravity cancel sidelight recovery.
I think you go for a different pick. Lance is going to be so difficult here. Like, one is any weapon is going to be extremely difficult because it's Marckiemoo, and you add Lance on top of that, you're really going to struggle. Maybe he can just guarantee himself spear as much as he possibly can.
He's sweating. It's a neutral air. Oh, big attempt there with that gravity cancel end sig. Marckiemoo not going to fall for it.
Maybe he can get some. That's what I was thinking. Like, maybe he can get enough reads that Marckiemoo is not ready for, like an insig out of hit stun.
Hits him with the neutral air. Oh, charged up a recovery there. Marckiemoo still finding hits onto Wess, though. Nice.
There you go. That's what we need. You need the D-Sig.
Taking a page out of the Stingray book, but he's going to swap over to the Lance here. Still behind in the damage department.
Nice movement off stage. Here's the recovery. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
He's just ready. You know exactly where it's going to go. There are very few places for it to go after that, and Marckiemoo's ready for it.
Yeah, all you can do in that situation is try to change up the timing to the best of your ability, but Marckiemoo did a fantastic job staying behind it. Uh-oh. Okay, good nair. Wess going to secure his grand.
Yeah, I just, so many of these moves are just instantly getting punished. I'm surprised that side air didn't get punished.
Missed the side light there. Marckiemoo's still finding more and more hits, though. Like you said, every whiff from Wess just gets hard punished. Just a down light. Okay, dodge is passed.
Charging it up, interrupted.
Ooh, he still touches. Goes for the ground pound.
The ground pound? I don't know, it might KO at this point on Lance. Yeah, there you go. He was ready for like the jump side air attempt coming in.
Double recovery there, coming out from Wess. Hits him with the side air. Still behind, and it'll be Marckiemoo with the recovery. Final game here for Wess.
I definitely don't think Lance is the play against him. You want to play Spear, play different legend.
It's tough because, like, with how long Wess has been in this scene, there was a period in time where people were like, yeah, play Lance into Scythe. Like, that is the counter to Scythe, and I don't know if that's, like, just him pulling out the dusty playbook and being like, okay, this was supposed to be the counter.
I mean, neutral air does give you a tool to deal with where a lot of Scythe players like to hover in that 45-degree angle, especially like at the more closer to my level of Scythe player, where they're just like really jumping and hunting for dare. You can just nair juggle them all day. But like Marckiemoo is engaging on the ground, and Wess just didn't have it on the ground.
Well, now he's got to think back into his Rolodex of legends. He's got so many from his history as a player, but what is it going to be? He did more damage.
That is true. I mean, he did pretty much even damage on Spear and Lance. Although it really didn't even feel like he played Spear. Like he hit the D. So, hey, back to the Teska. Yeah. We just needed the palette cleanser here.
Well, now it's on Wess to try to reverse 3 Marckiemoo. Otherwise, Marckiemoo is going into the grand finals to challenge Godly.
I'm really surprised he went in with like the Orion and then back to the Teska instead of like Rayman and then Teska.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a palette cleanser if it's too similar in palette, right?
I guess. Orion was just for the fans, I guess. Oh, they were just staying stacked right on top of each other.
Where's the weapon spawn? It's on the left side. Wess not able to get it. Going in unarmed, finding some good damage. Hits the side air. This time active input to chase forward onto Marckiemoo. There's the side air.
Gonna be a D-light over the corner. What is it?
Ooh, a little delayed there as Marckiemoo went up.
Oh
nice.
My gosh.
Puts him into the stage. That's going to be KO in favor of Wess. Ooh,
that's tough. Back to back. Yeah, caught him on the landing. Completely evening things up. A minute into this game. Going back over to the Scythe.
Just dash jumps in the face of Marckiemoo, and he has no weapon, so Marckiemoo's like, okay, swings, hits him with that neutral light, off stage now.
Oh,
this could be bad. That's 3 dares. Goes for a 4th one. Wess stays above him, but catches him with the recovery.
He just really has a priority at that angle. Like Wess, the neutral air isn't going to hit forward enough. The side air isn't going to hit up enough.
Oh!
Dude!
This is a stock, yeah.
Dude, they spent so much time off stage, and Marckiemoo just deletes him.
Wess, he got that opener, he got that side air, and he went for a big play with that gravity cancel. I think it was a gravity cancel downlight, but Marckiemoo was below him, caught him with that neutral air, and then it was basically curtains. Now we're on the final stock here of Wess. Potential tournament stock here for Wess.
Okay, there's the 2-piece. He tried to get off stage by holding to the right. Marckiemoo's just going to chase him. That high movement speed on Mordex. Oh, he navigated around the weapon toss.
Okay, he will deny. Goes for the ground pound there. Marckiemoo manages to get to the side of it.
Yeah, Wess went for the kind of like delayed ground pound. Instead of delaying the timing of the ground pound, he jumped up first, so it had to travel longer, hoping he could get like a spot dodge to come out from Marckiemoo. By the time the iframes were done, he could get the hit. There's one ground pound. Weapon toss goes a little bit deep.
Wasn't able to cover it. Marckiemoo manages to get back onto the stage. Now Wess has to try again. It will be the recovery. Final stock here on both sides, but this is Wess's tournament stock.
See if he can make a miracle happen to fight back and push it into a game 4. He's going to have to do it starting with these gauntlets. Does get the falling nair. Oh, gets interrupted in that recovery by the recovery from Marckiemoo.
Stays low, doesn't eat the neutral signature. Dare, sidelight. He's finding a couple hits here. Needs more momentum. Has to avoid it, but he can't. Marckiemoo with the recovery, and he's going to 3-0 and go to the grand finals.
Wess caught in the air by the gauntlet recovery. Congratulations to Wess, who was a substitute for this weekend in place of Typh, finishing on the podium here, top 3 in 3rd place. Congratulations, Wess, but that's